If you're wondering what this left column is for on your routine tracker page in your Wonderland222 Planner, then this video is for you. So I use this page currently to write down and list everything that I need to have done in order to feel complete with my week or in order to be prepared for the following week. So personal tasks, business tasks, anything that takes the stress off of my mind in preparing for the next week. And some of them are things that I need to put into my schedule, but they're actually daily habits that I want to incorporate into my life. And so this is a list of all the things that I want to have done by the time the week is up or before the next week starts so that I am ready to go and stress-free. I'll go through this list on Friday or Saturday or even sometimes Sunday. And once these things are done, I mark that they're complete here. And so I have an online scheduler, and then I use my Wonderland222 Planner, and I also have a scheduling system for my clients. And I need to make sure that all three of those are synced up before the week starts. I need to have my tasks identified and prioritized, and then I want to have those blocked out in my planner so that when I have open space, I see that I have things that need to be done and which order I need to do them in. I obviously want to have my laundry done and put up, and actually my outfits, set out for the week. So that's just one less thing that I have to think about through the week. I want to have my meals planned and prepped. And so again, it just takes the stress off of my mind through the week. Even if that's just having snacks in place and some vegetables in place, or knowing what vegetables I'm going to cook so that I make sure that I'm staying nurtured nutritionally throughout the week. Groceries, and I do juicing, so green juice. I need to have those in place and ready to go for the week. My posts scheduled, so any posts that I'm going to make to social media, I want to have those pre-scheduled so I can just have that off of my plate. I like to have my desk clean and organized at the beginning of the week so that I just get kind of a fresh start. My kitchen clean, my floors vacuumed and clean, meditation and yoga, or any type of self-care in my schedule so that I have the space for that and it doesn't get scheduled over. Setting my weekly intention and my weekly prayer, asking any help that I would need or would like help with from the sacred. And then also doing a weekly review. So I like to do a weekly review and just take a look at, what did I do right over the past week? What could I have done better? And what did I learn from this past week? And then so that kind of gets out of the weekly and it sort of goes into the daily, so daily practices. This is a matter of scheduling it. And then over here is where I track whether I did it daily or not. Some of these things are not daily, so these are not daily tasks. So daily, I just started with a daily. I could probably draw a line here and notate that these are actual daily tasks. And so daily affirmations, so there's a daily affirmation practice that I do around my business and the money that I want to make and the impact that I want to have. And then daily writing practice. So clearly not something that I have been put into practice, but about to put into practice because I am in the process of writing a book, and also writing is just very cathartic for me, and it just flows out of me, and so I love to write, and so that's something that I want to get in place as a daily practice. And then also having my classes created is a weekly, so it would go back up here, up in the weekly tasks. It's not something that is a daily tasks, but there are daily tasks that would support that weekly goal. But it's not something that I need to track over here. That is something that would be fall under these tasks identified, prioritized, and blocked out in my scheduler. So that is how I use these columns. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 of that month. I just notate that it's done. It really just helps me to kind of be accountable and be on task. If I look over this on a Friday, I'm like, oh, okay, I got to do this over the weekend to make sure that I'm prepared for the next week. And that is how I use it. I could also see this being maybe a notation where you could note the category of the task. So if this was something for my personal life, something for my professional life, something for a specific project, something for my self-care game, something for my relationship, or, whatever your life domain is, I could see these being indicators for life domains and maybe having those indicated if that was helpful in some way. And I could also see them being notations for projects. So if you were using this for project tasks, then maybe you want to, track which project the task belongs to. So those are just some ideas that I wanted to share, because I see a lot of people asking in the group, what are these for? What do I do with these? And so I just thought I would share my method. And I would love to hear your method. How do you use these columns for yourself? All right, I hope that this has been helpful and empowering for you. If it has, I would love it if you would click that like button. It helps the Wonderland222 Planner to get more exposure. It also helps my channel. If you have a Wonderland222 Planner or have been thinking about it, please come on over to the Facebook group. The link is in the description below. We would love to welcome you in. I personally love seeing people's spreads and how they're using them over in that group. And I will see you next time. And until then, I'm sending you lots and lots of love.